Let's go. Why pitaya, Mexican dragon fruit are so
Building
expensive?
30-foot-high cacti. Sharp.
So first of all, I want to say they taste good. Okay, they taste good. But they're so overpriced here in Germany that I cannot buy them. In the US, sure, but in Germany, they're so fucking overpriced.
Spines and sweltering heat is the only way to reach this incredibly sweet and juicy fruit.
Uh-huh.
The pitaya is a type of dragon fruit. Once it is picked, time is of the essence. After 24 hours, the fruit begins to lose its flavour and texture. This makes getting pitaya to customers incredibly difficult and pushes the price higher depending on where you live.
So I don't even know what the
In
real
Guadalajara,
fruit tastes
Mexico,
like.
a batch of 4,000 pitayas can sell for over $7,400.
Damn.
Getting your hands on some in the US can cost up to $22 for a bucket of 5
Yeah, that's close to the price that we pay here.
fruits. So what makes this fruit worth the painstaking task? And why is it so expensive? Pitayas grow on cacti, just like prickly pear and dragon fruit. They are often confused with dragon fruit because of the similarity of their names, pitaya and pitahaya. But unlike dragon fruit or prickly pears, which grow all over the world, pitaya can only be found in Mexico and some parts of the US.
Okay, why is that?
In the Mexican state of Jalisco, these spiky fruits become a major driver of the local economy when they're in season.
They look so fucking good though.
La pitaya tiene mejor sabor, más color y es más dulce, pues. Como la tuna pone que sea tuna, pero no es el mismo sabor.
Like my mouth is watering when I look at them.
La pitaya, como dice, es un manjar de los dioses aquí, porque pues la fruta pues es muy buena, pues todo el mundo la consume, porque tiene mucha fibra, muchas proteínas, muchas pues vitaminas y todo eso.
Trinidad has been working with pitayas for 15 years. He started as a picker and now runs a wholesale and retail business.
Empecé desde abajo, desde cero, con mi canasto en el lomo vendiendo por las calles, así empecé el negocio.
Crazy.
He usually harvests the fruit during the night time and into the early hours of the morning. Pitayas grow on
Honestly, that seems to make sense though. Then he can sell them during the day. And if he like harvests them in the day, then he has to like keep them for the whole night, you know?
a type of cactus called the organ pipe cactus. These cacti can grow up to 30 feet tall.
Oh, what the fuck?
To grab a pitaya at the top of the plant, Trinidad uses a long reed fitted with spikes.
Ya está buena, mira.
That just looks like our apple pickers.
Ya está buena, ya nomás, mira. Ya estas tan buenas, ya se baja, mira. Y ya casi vienen peloncitas, mira. El sabor viene siendo dulce, a media pitaya arenosita, muy sabrosa.
Pretty much, yeah.
De que pues está recién cortado ahorita, ¿verdad?
Bro, now I want to know how it tastes when it's been like freshly picked. It's called peak. P-E-A-K. Peak.
Pitayas are available for a very short window. The season usually starts around mid-April and lasts 60 to 70 days, with the first summer rains dictating the end of the season. Unlike dragon fruit or prickly pears, pitayas grow in much smaller numbers.
Okay.
In general, an organ pipe cactus can give 1 fruit per day, or
1 fruit per day doesn't sound too bad.
60 pitayas for the whole season. To start bearing fruit
It doesn't sound too low,
the
bro.
cactus needs at least 8 years. To reach full maturity, it needs 15.
Oh, what the fuck?
In comparison, at full maturity, a dragon fruit cactus can give 3 waves of fruit per season.
I didn't know. I thought it's like super hard to get dragon fruit. I generally thought a plant has like 2 of them.
100
Like, why the fuck do they cost almost $10 per piece then?
fruits each.
Hay árboles, pues pitayas como estos, tú de perdida tienen 70, 80 años.
Once the fruit is off the cactus, that's when the race begins. Pitayas are
What the
made up
fuck?
of 85% water and are very perishable. They can only last
Probably.
24 hours before losing texture and flavour. When Trinidad
Yeah, but still, bro, $10 is crazy. Like, you have to imagine they legit cost like $8.50 to $9.50 per dragon fruit.
Dad is done picking. He has to process the fruit straight away if he wants it to arrive fresh to his customers. Before they can be sold, workers have to quickly remove the dozens of spines by hand.
Oh, bro, they're gonna get fucked. Like, I can imagine the pain in their hands all day. So, when I bought these ones, the Mexican dragon fruits, the pitayas, so over here they don't arrive peeled. Okay, they still have the thorns, and you have to remove it yourself. I had like a huge amount of super small of these pins in my hand. They were so small I couldn't see them to pull them. So I thought at one point, okay, I got rid of them, and then I would, like, I don't know, pet some dust off my shoulder, and they would like dig into my hand. It was horrible.
While the spines are hard, the fruit is very fragile, so when cleaning, one has to be careful not to peel off too much skin. This would make the fruit more tender, and it would spoil faster.
Okay.
Lo que pasa es de que, como es una fruta muy delicada, entre más cosas traigas en la mano, por decirlo así, un guante grueso, no sabes qué tanta fuerza puedas ponerle al agarrar la pitaya.
That's
Como
crazy.
esta, mira, que
You can see how fucked up his hands are. He has like little bumps
es
everywhere.
bien dura. Si yo, por decirlo así, le trajera un guante, o bien la apachurro, o con la fuerza que estoy poniéndole el cuchillo, saldría volando la pitaya. Entonces es preferible más que nada con la mano. Mayugas menos la fruta, y aparte que mayugas menos la fruta, la pitaya queda más.
Bro, he's cutting away so much skin though.
At the peak of the season, Manuel can clean 3,000 to 4,000 pitayas a day.
Oh, what the
With this
fuck?
many pitayas, a good batch could be worth anywhere from $2,000 to $2,700.
That's a crazy amount of money in Mexico.
Pitayas are praised for their sweetness. They are also rich in vitamin C, fiber, potassium, iron, and calcium. And their seeds are rich in omega-3. Pitayas come in 4 colours: white, red, purple, and yellow. Despite being the same type of cactus, each plant will give a different colour pitaya
What?
with a different degree of sweetness.
Okay, chat. My guess is the red one is the sweetest, the pink one is like the middle, and the white one is the least sweet. Oh wait, there was a yellow one too. So, okay, chat. It is white, yellow, pink, red is my guess.
Pero de esos colores hay muchas tonalidades. Hay varias amarillas, varias rojas, varias blancas. Y esta es la amarilla que te decía, mira. Esta es blanca, mira. Esta nosotros la conocemos como la gotita de miel. Esta pitaya que estoy pelando, mucha gente la conoce como las pitayas de los pillos, que vienen siendo mis abuelos. Son muy diferentes.
Okay, but how are they different?
Because they spoil so quickly, there are a few ways that pitayas
That's a fuck ton of flies. Holy shit.
get distributed, each way determining the price. Manuel sells them at a stand that he has operated with his wife for the last 7 years.
Haz de cuenta que se manejan por canastos, y llegamos a tener hasta como 20, 25 canastos en temporada alta, cuando hay bastante.
Okay.
Te comes una y ahí está la espinita con la de que, déjame
That's true.
como la
That's
otra.
very true. That's
Ya,
very true.
déjame como la otra. A mí como vendedor me ha tocado conocer personas que parados aquí en mi puesto se han comido 50, 60 pitayas de un tamaño no muy grande.
Bro, you're gonna have massive diarrhea. You're actually gonna have massive diarrhea if you eat 50 to 60 fruits in a...
Grande,
What the fuck?
Market stands like Manuel's are usually run by local families, but
That's the
pitayas are
greed
not
they're
just
talking about
sold
in the
at
Bible.
local
Holy shit.
markets. You can find Trinidad on the Colima-Guadalajara highway at the 49-kilometer mark, where he sells his pitayas from a roadside stand.
Bro, these roadside stands are pretty cool, right? But so the thing is, I've seen them in the US. I see them in like videos in like Mexico, whatever. They're omega illegal in Germany. They're insanely illegal because like you're basically Germany's saying you're actively making a danger for the traffic when people like slow down to go to the stand or, you know, can't speed up fast enough to go back into traffic.
Pitayas are cheapest when they're sold locally. In Mexico, the final price varies on the size of the fruit, but also on location. A batch of 4,000 high-quality pitayas that could be worth up to $2,700 in a local market could fetch over $7,400 for the
fuck?
extra hassle it took to rush them to the city. Andres runs a pitaya delivery company with his brother, Juan Pablo. They buy pitayas from wholesalers like Trinidad and Manuel and distribute them to customers in Guadalajara.
Okay, but like that's other Mexican cities. How the fuck do they get it to like Germany or, you know, like the US is still very close, but how the fuck do they get it to the other side of the world?
Capital of Jalisco, and the only place, apart from small towns, where pitayas are readily available.
Sí, con nuestro esquema de negocio que tenemos de repartir cada pitaya a domicilio, se ha abierto una gran oportunidad para las familias que viven aquí, porque te platicaba que realmente la forma de conseguirlas es limitada.
Getting pitayas out of town and into the city is a challenge. The pitayas have been off the tree for a
Crazy.
few hours now, and there's a high chance some of them will not make it to their destination.
Es muy complicado también el tema de la logística porque tienes que cuidar mucho el producto, ¿no? Porque si lo andas paseando también se anda haciendo aguado, se anda haciendo pues, todos esos
It's
esos
basically
temas que
gold,
pasan
but in
de
fruit
de
form.
la pitaya, ¿no? Entonces también tienes que cuidar que a un repartidor no lo mandes a tantos lados porque pues, va a andar paseándose y con el sol y así, entonces es muy común que
Wouldn't it make sense to like buy, I don't know, a fucking SUV with like AC? Like sure, it's gonna cost one time, but you know, if the heat's a problem.
cuando nosotros compramos la pitaya, a la hora de repartirla y así, tenemos un cierto porcentaje de merma.
This is why pitayas are
Or
extremely
even a fucking truck with like cooling, like an ice
rare
truck.
to find outside of Mexico. Only a handful of companies will take the risk
Yeah.
to ship the fruits abroad, either by driving hours across the US border or shipping them first class. These are usually
Insane.
pre-orders that reach the customer directly, rather than transporting the pitayas to another market stall. The final price will be double what
No, one market here, like one supermarket has them. They're like I said, they're expensive as fuck. One pack of 3 fruits is like $25.
a customer in Jalisco would pay.
Pues, cualquier fruta que está en el mercado pues, se mide por kilo, ¿no? Aquí se mide por pieza. Es muy especial este tema y se cobra por pieza porque es únicamente en Jalisco, únicamente en ciertos pueblos de Jalisco. Básicamente es el 90% de la fruta viene de esos pueblos.
Insane.
Los tienes que transportar hacia Guadalajara. Entonces todo ese proceso pues, conlleva un gasto, entonces por eso se incrementa el precio, ¿no?
So what makes the cactus not produce fruit anywhere else, you know? Like a fucking greenhouse with like the same... Or is it too expensive? Is it not worth it?
¿no?
But it's the unpredictability of the season that plays the biggest role.
La gente lo paga 5 veces más del valor real, pero por el tema de que ya volvió la temporada de pitayas, hay poca, entonces hay que venderla más cara, ¿no?
In the last few years, pitayas have been even sweeter for locals. The demand is growing. Companies like Andres and Juan Pablo's are spreading the word outside of town, and the pitaya market is getting bigger. The weather has
Okay.
also been ideal for pitaya. In recent years, the rains have arrived a bit later than usual and brought less precipitation, lengthening the growing season. But this is not necessarily good news in the long term. While cacti thrive in deserts and the high temperatures allow their fruit to grow, they are not immune to extreme heat. A 2022 study found that 31% of the world's cactus species are currently threatened with
What
extinction.
the fuck?
By 2050, that number could increase to 90% as a result of the climate becoming hotter.
I don't know,
and
that
drier.
sounds a little over... What
This
the fuck?
pressure could make the pitaya an even more fleeting fruit.
That sounds crazy.
Even now, in full bloom, one season is not enough for locals like Trinidad to support themselves year-round.
De un negocio, suponiendo, no se vive uno solo, pues saque de otra cosa, de un lado sale, le vas tapando a otro y así te va.
Diversify.
No nomás, pues como tengo varios negocios, pues no nomás vivo de una sola cosa, ¿verdad? Pues como dices, tengo la tienda, tengo la tortilla de abarrotes, la carnicería, tengo aquí todo esto sembrado de mezcal, tengo
Yeah, I mean, we saw the
puercos,
agave.
borregos.
Bro, this guy is a hustler. This guy is a fucking hustler. Crazy.